Thomas William Shaw, sometimes given as William Thomas Shaw, was an English geologist and antiquarian. Life. Born on 5 April 1840 at Wantage, he was son of William Shaw, architect, by his wife Susanna Carter. Brought up at Wantage, he became organising secretary to the East Lancashire Union of Institutions at Burnley. In 1867 he was sent by the Science and Art Department to the Paris exhibition to report on scientific and technical education, and gave evidence on the subject before a select committee of the House of Commons in 1868. In 1873 Shaw was appointed secretary to the Hartley Institution at Southampton and curator of the museum, and later became executive officer of the institution. In 1882 he was secretary of the geological section of the Southampton meeting of the British Association. He was elected Fellow of the Geological Society on 3 April 1878. Both as a geologist and an antiquary, he was considered an authority on Hampshire. In 1896, Shaw moved to London and founded the Balham Antiquarian Society. He died suddenly at his residence, 157 Bedford Hill, Balham, on 15 January 1905, and was buried at the cemetery of St. Mary Extra, Woolston, Southampton. Works: Shaw published Guide to Southampton and Neighbourhood, 1882. Letterpress description to Vestiges of Old Southampton, by Frank McFadden, 1891. A History of Hampshire, including the Isle of Wight, 1892. At his death he was engaged on Origin of the Anglo-Saxon Race, which was edited posthumously by his sons. Shaw was the founder of the Hampshire Field Club and Archaeological Society, and remained its honorary secretary until his death. He contributed papers to the Society's transactions, including Ancient Hampshire Forests, the Clays of Hampshire and their Economic Uses, and Hampshire Valleys and Waterways. The Shaw Memorial Volume, undertaken by the Society, contains his contributions to the Society and other papers. Shortly before 1901 he became Joint Honorary Secretary of the London and Middlesex Archaeological Society, and contributed to its transactions a series of papers on Anglo-Saxon London and Middlesex family. On 24 January 1861 Shaw married Amelia Lewis of Gloucester, who died on 31 May 1891. They had two sons, William Shaw, M.D., Dean of the Medical School of St Bartholomew's Hospital, and Lewis Earl Shaw, lecturer on physiology at Cambridge, and three daughters.